UN, Target Shop, National Coal Line Company, JT Pest Control, Josephine Carry Out. We'll have an interview with him at halftime tonight. Marcino Enterprises, IEW Local 246, Kendall Landscaping, Valley Converting, Capital Recovery, TS Electric, Testa Machine Company, Worldwide Radio Telecommunication, Soft Light Federal Credit Union, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, Steve's Fish and Chips, Fort Steuben Maintenance, Deanna Moore's Pizza, Stickles Law Office, Bennigan's, Lancia Villa Royale, Everhart Bove, Economy Lawn Care, EGCC, Hauser Furniture, and Black River Logistics. Well, we're here. I'm joined by my former high school coach, Coach Suckotch. Well, I've already called you Coach all my life, so now I'm going to call you Raymond tonight. So we'll go Coach Suckotch and me and Danny Vogel. Jason's at a party, and we're sending our prayers out to Jags tonight, as we do every night. Coach, it's a rivalry game. You know, you've coached in them. You've did these radio things like that. How do you get your kids prepared to play in a rivalry game like this?
Well, I tell you, I'm impressed with the atmosphere inside the Mickey Barber Gym. Central home opener. I'm sure they're going to be ready, but I think there's some games that coaches really have to put an effort into getting their team ready with all the personalities. But I don't think there's anything tonight that tells me that these kids won't be ready to play. It's a great atmosphere, and both teams come out on the court ready to go. They look like they was excited.
Oh, they did. And we were talking earlier, you got a lot of young players. Toronto's going to start at Nolan Dickinson, sophomore. Noah Craffa, sophomore. Tanner Ensel, sophomore. Blake Close, sophomore. And they're only starting a senior in the lineup is offensive tackle, tight end, football player Shane Keenan. And for Central, you've got sophomore Evan Long, junior Andrew Dorsey, sophomore Daniel Bolster, their only seniors George Harris, and another sophomore in Brendan Grimm. A lot of young kids out here coaching their first rivalry game. With a crowd like this, it's going to be kind of tough for them to keep their emotions in check.
Well, absolutely, and you put that formula together of home opener, young team, a lot of excitement. To me, if I'm coaching, I'd be scared to death about the turnovers. So that's going to happen, but Coach Tucker and Coach Ogden, when you play young kids, you've got to accept the fact that they're going to need time to grow. And it's not even Christmas, so there's a lot of basketball.
That's what we were discussing last night, me and Jason, a little bit, discussing that, like in girls basketball, it's not like football where you're getting points to get in the tournament. Everybody's in the tournament. You just want to be hot at the right time. And like you said, it's not even Christmas yet. And you can't panic with a young team.
Absolutely. You got to let these kids play. They're going to make mistakes. You're going to have to make them play through them. Other than that, I mean, you know as well as I do, Billy, that a season is like a boat, man. Oh. You just plug holes and try and keep floating and then be ready to go in February and make a push.
Oh, I agree. I think it's going to be a great game, Coach. I think it's a great atmosphere. It's going to be fun to watch. We'll take our first break right here, and we'll come back, and hopefully we'll have some basketball.
We here at Village Sleep Center know that everyone deserves a good night's sleep. That's why we are committed to offering you the very best quality mattresses and bed sets at the most affordable prices. We offer the Valley's largest selection of Serta, especially the iComfort and iComfort Hybrid.
Village Sleep Center is conveniently located at 2528 Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville, or call them at 740-264-5151. Village Sleep Center is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. This broadcast is sponsored by Lancia Healthcare, specializing in skilled care, rehabilitation, and transitional care. They have 3 locations to serve you or a loved one: the Villa Royale or Villa Vista in Steubenville and the Belmont Manor in St. Clairsville. Lancia Healthcare is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Josephine's Authentic Italian Food is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. You can carry out or have it delivered. Do you have an event that needs catered? Well, give Josephine's a call today, 740-282-1599. Josephine's has an extensive menu. Look them up on Facebook or call them now, 740-282-1599. Josephine's authentic Italian food, carry out or delivery.
Well, we're back here. We're going to get to the national anthem and the starting five for both teams. We went over both starting fives with this coach before we get to the national anthem. You know, like you said, I can't believe the atmosphere here. It's a small gym. It's going to be really, really loud in here tonight. All right, we'll take a break for the prayer, the national anthem, and the starting five.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
When you need electrical work for your home or business, you need it done right the first time. The IBEW provides professional electrical contractors and tradesmen that undergo extensive training and apprenticeships to ensure the best service and safety for your electrical needs. Our quality jobs in the community fuel our economy with quality workmanship. We're your International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, and we are trained to electrify. This high school event is brought to you by AT&T on Sunset via the AT&T Wireless Network. Remember, don't text and drive, it can wait. AT&T on Sunset is a proud sponsor of this high school event.
Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Well, we're back here, and they're announcing Toronto's starting five, which we went over already, with 4 sophomores and 1 senior. And then Toronto, with Central the same way, with 1 senior, 1 junior, and 3 sophomores. And you were saying earlier they're going to come off the bench with a couple freshmen, Steubenville Central will.
Just by going by Central's opening loss to Shenandoah, Central's going to have to try and find somebody to score for them. I mean, if you look at the score, 40-20, they got a good formula for defense, but for offense, they got to find somebody. So I'm sure that's going to be Coach Ogden's emphasis. Where's he going to get points at?
Well, I think tonight's key to the game, coaches, and you always say, is it's going to be the offensive rebounding. Can Central keep Toronto off the boards? Because Keenan's a 6'8" kid, and he likes to float outside sometimes, but he's going to do most of his damage from about 5 to 6 feet out from the basket, and he gets a lot of offensive rebounds. He's averaging about 21 points over the first 3 games.
I got to see him play a couple times last year. I believe I had the honor of working for Vogel and Jags up at the Toronto game. He got soft hands. He got, nice feet. He's going to play football at Youngstown State. I'm anxious to see what he did in the year, see how much he improved.
He looks good from last year, too. It looks like he's put on some muscle, too. So we're here. We'll get ready for basketball here. We're getting ready for the jump ball. Looks like Keenan.
Nothing better, Billy, than a game of basketball.
Ain't nothing better. It's because like Keenan and Harris will be jumping in the center court here. Not a lot of room here. We better be careful getting kids coming towards us.
Yeah, protect me, please.
I'll protect you. I got you, Coach. Toronto's going to win the tip. It's going to go to Krafa. And I believe Central is going to be in a 1-3-1. Krafa dribbling out, just setting up offense there, Coach.
They're really sagging in Central, so that's going to be their emphasis, keeping the body on Keenan, which they're doing.
Well, that was the key to the game, with keeping him out of the lane. Krafa in the corner, and they're taking their time offensively. Like you said, Central doesn't give up a lot of points, just swinging around the outside. 3. That's going to hit the net. It's going to be Central basketball.
Well, this Toronto team got three Toronto names on it that I recognize right away. Dickinson, Carafa, and Keenan. Yeah. Those are longtime Toronto Gem City people.
Evan Long beats him off the dribble to the lane. Goes, good defense by Keenan. Russell Ford on the ground. Keenan's got it, pushing up on the left side. So this is what he can do this, Coach. He's athletic. Good. With a turnover. Central's going to pull it back out, set it up, try to get it to the guard. Dorsey across the timeline. Another turnover by Dorsey, picked up by Close. Close to foul. Looks like Dickinson's going to be shooting 3. You can see the energy. You got to settle yourself down, get in a basketball game. It usually takes 3 or 4 minutes and you get in a basketball game.
Absolutely. Central got absolutely nothing on their first 2 possessions. A bad shot and a turnover.
First one up and good for Nolan Dickinson. Sophomore. I know his dad pretty well, too.
Is that JR's boy?
That's JR's boy. Second one up.
No, GR, I believe. It's
GR,
right?
yeah.
Glenn Jr.
Third one, getting ready to shoot the third one. Gets 2 out of 3, Coach.
Okay.
Toronto's going to show a little full court pressure here. Looks like a 1-2-2 trap. And Long just beats it. Long got the ball in the corner. Oh, man. Long dribbling. Pass to Dorsey. Drives into Keenan.
Wow.
Keenan knocks it away. Another turnover. Here comes Kraft up the left side. Down the lane. Up and good. That was quick, Coach.
Yeah, Central's having a hard time getting into any offense. Toronto really doing a good job, just even though it's soft pressure, they're keeping pressure on the ball.
Yeah, Bolster. That's a foul. They're gonna get Noah Crawford with a block. Bolster tried to drive baseline. You always told us take away the baseline, force them back to the middle.
That's where your help is.
Andrews taking it out. Nice pass, and Keenan knocks it out of the sky again. Off the Crafter, driving down the right side. Up with a shot, off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Grimm. Bolster brings it up with another turnover. That's like 5 turnovers on 6 possessions, Coach. Keenan to the lane, up, scoop, good. 6-0 Toronto, 5:49 in the first. Dorsey just dribbling left and right. Got to put a guy in the middle there. Long to Grimm. Grimm beats Keenan off the dribble. Another block.
Central keeps going in there, and Keenan responds.
There's another foul. Let's see who we're going to get here. I think that's no.
I'm not so sure, Billy, that Central wants to keep this pace.
No.
Maybe they should want to slow it down a little bit, but I know Toronto don't want them to do that. Just a little bit too fast for the Crusaders.
Especially with you're pressing them and they're young.
Yep.
Enzo with the line, first shot up. No good. Number 1, Nathan Chochi checking in for Toronto. Timeout. Who we got here? 30, Danny. 32nd, Central.
Thanks a lot for following us at Ohio Valley Sports Online. Why not visit our webpage at OhioValleySportsOnline.com? It's the way to go for sports fans around the globe to follow your favorite local sports teams. You know, now's the time of year to reward your young athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete, like trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in Wintersville, 740-266-6905. Call today.
Like that. Up and missing both. That's going to stay here. It's going to be off of Central, number 14, Harris. And Charles going to get it underneath.
Got to make your foul shots.
Yeah, 0 for 2 at the line. They're 2 for 6. Into Keenan in the corner. Keenan drives baseline. Nowhere to go. Loses the basketball. They get it. Here comes Andrew. Off the Bolster. Bolster for 3. Bang!
Yeah.
That's what Central need. They need to get on the board. And Central's going to sit deep in that zone, Coach, all night. They're going to make them shoot threes. Craffa.
They got 2 bodies on Keenan, which is a good move.
All the time. Turner's just slinging around. Craffa to Dickinson to Cho.
Got another freshman in the game for Central, Tommy Purgie.
Yes. He's bringing some length.
He's got some skills.
Central just not trying to go inside. If Central gets the steal, Tucker's going to get ran over. 3 by Cho from the corner. Long. Rebound by Purgie. Here he comes. Dribbling up the right side. Off the Bolster. Thought he was going to fire. Purgie drives. Cuts back. Crossover. Up with his left hand.
Oh, my.
Look at the man.
Wow. Went right at Keenan and got the bucket.
He's nice. He used his right hand and went to his left. He's a pretty good athlete right there. You can just see it. Cho out front. He drives. Let's see what they're going to get. They're going to get a block. They're going to get a block on Long for Central. That's going to be their 3rd team foul. Toronto will take it under baseline. Another check-in for Toronto is Jayton Bradley, senior, 35 for Steubenville Central. Let's see what we're waiting on. There we go. So we'll take it out.
6'5" this Bradley is.
Yes. Off to Craffa. Craffa can shoot it too if you give him some space. He played last year as a freshman a little bit. They just keeping it outside. This is what Central wants. They want to keep the game closer to the 4th quarter and see what they can make happen.
Well, they're doing it. I'll tell you that. They're off to a good start. I mean, Central they got to slow this pace down. I know that.
Well, they're doing pretty good here. They're making Toronto work. Kraft is just dribbling it outside. Keenan's going block to block.
He's too easy to guard, Billy. Block to block. Too easy.
Got to flash him high occasionally, get him some spots. And they're just touching him every time he comes across the lane, too. Kraft out top, just standing out there. They're 20 feet away from the basket, Coach. They're not going nowhere.
Well, Toronto's not in a hurry, obviously, and I don't even think they're looking to shoot.
3, short again. Rebound, Kraft missed. Bolster picks up the rebound. He picks up his dribble. Keenan with a steal.
Walk, that's a walk.
That's a good call. That was a good call, too. He pitter-patted his stuff because he wanted to dunk the basketball.
He wanted to balance up and bring it home.
I always tell kids, if you lay it in or dunk it, it's still 2.
2 points.
2 points either way. In the program, back to Bolliston. They're going to get a foul on Toronto.
Boy, Billy, I wish that Coach Ogden heard you in the first possession. Get somebody in the middle.
Yes.
They keep throwing the ball to the corner, throwing right into that trap. They bring somebody up now to help out.
Purgie just got a 23, just slides right to the middle.
You get to the middle. There you go. You cannot trap the ball in the middle.
They're going to
get the ball to the middle.
It's open. If 23 with just 35 or 23 goes in the middle, just sliding your guards down the side. In the long. Long up the right side. Oh, he got away with a little bit of a walk. Bolster out front. Toronto's in a man-to-man. Tucker's a little old school. Joe Dunleavy likes playing man-to-man. Purgie drives again. He picked out. Cho's got it out front.
Well, they've only been successful one time taking the ball to the hole.
Yeah. Baker's out here. He's running the offense now. Dickinson looked like the fire goes into Keenan.
Oh, my.
I thought they were going to get him with a hook.
Oh, my.
That was good defense by Central. He used the old-fashioned hook when the referee couldn't see it.
Curious to see here if Keenan gets frustrated.
Yeah, you got to just play basketball. He's playing to the crowd. Just play basketball.
He's a senior. He's been here.
Yeah. Well, that's a double dribble.
That's a double dribble, Billy.
Yes, it was. Good hustle by Grimm. That's off Purgie's leg. Yep. Yeah, that was definitely a double dribble right there. And Keenan just got to grab the ball. He's trying to slap it, grab it.
Toronto making this as helter-skelter as they can. And the young Central team not responding real well right now.
Close throws it into Baker. Baker's up top. Like I said, Central's backing it in that zone, and they got a guy in front of Keenan and a guy behind him. Baker's still out top. Tucker getting a sign from Tuck. Baker's taking his time. Gets it to close. Dickinson to the baseline. Back to Cho. Can't get it in there, Coach. Can't get it into Keenan. Now give it to him. Dickinson for the corner three. No good. Off Keenan is going to be Central basketball.
That's the toughest shot in basketball from the corner.
Yes.
And Toronto's had 3 shots from the corner. Yeah. I don't know why they want that shot, man. They're going to be shooting out here on this elbow.
Well, I think you should just throw it into Keenan and you'll get an open shot anywhere you want. They're going to go double him.
Well, I don't know how much patience Coach Tucker has because sooner or later they got to force it into Keenan. Yes.
Central backs off the press. Looks like they're going to be half-court man-to-man.
Long out, Rook in. This is a freshman. Rook.
You were telling me about him. Pretty good player.
Oh, I just know his grandpa from church. His grandpa's always bragging about him.
That's what granddads do.
That's right.
Purgie outside. Rook out front.
Not the dads, the granddads.
Purgie's got a little slant to him, Coach. He can get inside the lane. Another turnover. Central gets it back. You're going to get a... And Central gets it back. Bolster out front. Back to Marook. Baker's hounding him out there. Don't want to foul that far away from the basket. He's going to get a 5. He better get rid of it. There you go.
They're holding it.
Yeah, that's
that's
what you used to call Georgetown.
Georgetown.
Yes.
That's old Gene Ford from Cambridge. God rest his soul. That was his offense.
Keenan takes it out, gets it into Baker. And Central still packing it in.
See, Billy, I don't like there's Keenan trying to cut.
Yeah.
But I don't like the fact that they're letting Keenan get surrounded.
Yes. Ensel.
Throw it up to him.
Yeah, give it to him. Benton in the game. Another 3 from the corner.
That corner bad. They ain't made one yet. I don't know why they keep looking for it.
Yeah. Maybe Central will hold for one. We got 13 seconds and ticking. Bolster to Purgie. Purgie on the right wing, I'm sorry. Nice little pick and roll. Goes at Keenan. Nice off the glass.
My.
He liked it. George Harris gives Central the lead, 7-6 at the end of 1. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Enjoy going to a place where it seems everybody knows your name? We all do. That's why you and your friends will fit right in at the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction. The Parkview is home to the coldest beer in town. Looking to catch a game? The Parkview has multiple big screens to catch all the sports action. The Parkview Inn has been a Mingo tradition for decades, located in the heart of downtown. At the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction, you may walk in as a stranger, but you'll leave as a friend.
There's nothing like the sound of a ball solidly hit off a wooden bat. At the Swearingen Bat Company, all bats are handcrafted for you. Their focus is on a player's specific needs. The perfect balance with a perfect handle should be a smooth extension to the batter. Visit the Swearingen Bat Company online at swearingenbaseball.com or look them up on Facebook. Get that perfect quality wooden bat handcrafted locally just for you. There are plenty of models for all levels of play, and they also make great gifts.
Boy, I'm sorry, Billy, but Central got to be really happy with what's going on so far. 7-6, and now to start the second quarter, they got 3 freshmen, a sophomore, and a junior in the lineup.
Well,
or he's a senior, Bradley. Bradley's a senior.
You're up 1. Central's up 1, and I got him down for 8 turnovers in the first quarter. I was trying to keep track of this helter-skelter here.
Well, them turnovers are going to tell the tale, but Toronto's not taking advantage of them.
I think they gave it to the wrong team. I think Central's going to get the basketball. Tyler Alenti. I remember that name from football. In the rook. Getting pressed by Craffle. 2 young kids getting after it out front. Off to Alenti.
Wow.
Want to pick up an easy one. Nice block out right there. Good with his body.
Nice high-low pass.
Yes,
I like it.
Bradley did a very good job with his body. He sealed him off, and he couldn't get around him. So Crawford and Keenan's just trying at the top of the key. I like it going block to the high post. But you're going to have to force it in there.
You got to, man.
Yeah.
They're not going to let him get it.
No.
Toronto's not looking in there. That's what. There you go. Nice step through.
Yes, it was. They're going to get. You get 24. Who do you? Oh, you got.
Player foul, 24. Yes.
Keenan got the first one to go. He's averaging 20, Coach. He's got 3.
Well,
long way
he's
to
definitely
go.
the emphasis of Central's defense.
Oh,
I
yes.
know that.
Second one up and good.
Nice touch.
Yeah. Comes Rook, gets it across the timeline. Getting pounded out there. Off to Purgie on the left side. Got Mihalio in the corner. Another turnover.
Another turnover.
It's about 9 or 10. I'm trying to keep track here. 9-8 Central. 7:03 to go in the second quarter. Keenan into Crawford. Central's just packed it in that 2-3 zone. And 2 guys around Keenan at all times. Crawford out front. Gets it to Cho. Dickinson takes a look. Cho for 3. Off the glass hard. Rebound Keenan. Don't put it on the floor, son. And look, the littlest guy on the floor gets the rebound and Rook, and he's pushing. Comes across the timeline. He's going to get trapped. Get rid of it. Another pass. Mihalio for 3. Oh, halfway down, out. Rebound Cho. And Tucker, as you can see, wants to run, Coach. He wants to get it and go.
They better pick it up a little bit, or Central's just going to hang on Keenan.
Yep. Baker out to Cho. To Dickinson. Crawford in the corner. So they got 2 guys on him all the time. I still think he's got to touch it.
Well, they can give him the ball right there because they're playing behind him.
Yes.
That guy's not dropping in front of him anymore. He's a little bit slow, but these are all young kids learning how to play.
Crawford in the corner. See, I thought it was nice. Take baseline. Crawford up. No good. Short. Keenan with a rebound. Goes straight up. Gets a hoop.
That was nice. That was a nice job there.
He's just big and athletic, Coach. You can't let him get it that close. Persia in the driving. Crawford on him tight. Another turnover. Keenan, nice pass out to Crawford. Crawford up with the left hand. Up and good. And it's going to be and 1.
There you go.
Well, this is how the first quarter started, Coach.
There you
Central
go.
went on a 6-0 spurt, and then Central calmed it down.
They can't trap Keenan if they run like that. So That's the recipe Toronto wants to follow, I'm sure.
Yes. Is Andrew Dorsey hurt? I haven't seen him in the game since the start of the game. 12-9, Kraft at the line to see if he can get the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Kraft up and good. That gives him a total of 5 for the game. Comes Rook, that's a foul. They're going to get Kraft with a hook.
Is that 2 on Kraft or a 3?
Kraft. That's number 2. He's coming out of the game. Baker will come back in for him.
Did you bring any fish up or what, man, from Josephine?
He sold it all. Bolster up top. Off to Mahalio. Little screen and roll. Had him in the middle.
Wow.
Sheesh. He just blocks it. Bolster for 3. Bang! That's a deep 3.
I like it. You're right, though, Billy. Keenan got three blocks, but, boy, he's real close to getting fouls on them blocks. Just go up and tap it.
Yes. Chili in the corner. Nice cut.
Nice give and go.
Gets in there. It's going to be another good play. Too strong down there. That was Nathan Cho, his brother. He's going to get a hoop, and he's going to go to the try to get a three-point the old-fashioned way again. Got Long, his first team foul. Central's got 16 fouls. Toronto's got 4. Old-fashioned 3, up, no good. Rebound Mahalio. Bolster's got it at the top. Brings it across the timeline. Gets a screen from Purgie. Pop and go. He's got to keep attacking.
Shoot that, man.
Up and go. There goes Baker with a rebound, and Toronto wants to run. Nice pass off to Cho again and up and in. Nathan Cho with a quick 4 points for Toronto, 17-12, 4:18 to go in the second quarter. Long trying to get across the timeline, got it to Bolster. He's a shooter. You better get rid of it, he's going to get a 5. He reached. Got to hit that. Long.
Boy, Mahalio's not shy.
No, Close brings it up the right side. Drives left, loses control of the basketball. Picked up by Purgie. Get rid of it, buddy. 2 guys guarding you. There you go, push. Bolster across the time. That's a foul, too. We called a jump.
Oh, my, oh, my. Okay.
We'll give it to you. 17-12. I think it's going to be Toronto's basketball. 3:47 to go in the second quarter. Nolan Dickinson checking back in for Toronto.
I'm sure Toronto wants to score again, maybe do something to get Central out of this zone. I don't know how long Central will stay in it.
That's what happened a couple times last year when we did their games. They wanted to play zone, they'd get down, the team would just hold it out there and say, come get me.
Yep.
Baker's just sitting out there right now.
Central's transition defense hasn't been very good.
Into the corner to Dickinson. Benton across, back to Baker, back to Benton. Dickinson in the corner for 3, short.
I don't like all these shots from the corner.
Here comes Close. Long to Mahalio. You said it right. He ain't tricky.
He's not shy.
Timmy Mahalio, 1 for 3 from the three-point line, but he ain't afraid to fire.
No, he's pulling up. He's a freshman.
Baker. So I'm with you, Coach. I'm lobbing it right there, and I'm getting Keenan the ball right there.
Why not?
Yeah.
He ain't even got to put it on the ground. Just throw it up high, face, little 10-footer, 7-footer.
Dickinson, there you go. Nice high step. Got to step away. That's what you got to do.
Nice move to get out of there, boy. They was beating him up.
Yeah. You can run the baseline. Mahalio with the ball across the timeline. Steal by Baker. Baker's going to get an easy layup. Left-handed up and good. Timeout Central. 21-15. 2:30 to go in the second quarter. We'll be right back.
Valley Converting, located in Toronto, Ohio, purchases paper products from the public daily. Valley Converting is a manufacturer and converter of 100% recycled paperboard. For information or questions about Valley Converting products and services, contact them at 740-537-2152. Valley Converting is located on South 4th Street in Toronto, Ohio. Take your paper recyclables to them and convert them into cash. Valley Converting is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
We back, Danny? 2:30 to go in the second quarter. Timeout, Central. Toronto. Central will be taking it out. Looks like Central's going to, no, they're going to stay half court man to man here.
Wow, Toronto let him off the hook.
I thought they did too. I thought they would stay in it. Long brings it across the timeline. Over to Bolster. Long inside the key. That's going to be trouble.
That's a foul.
Yeah.
You got to stay straight up and down, big fella.
Yeah. I don't think they got. Did they get Keenan?
33.
They got Keenan. I agree with what you say, Coach. Anytime that you come down, you're going to get called.
You're gonna get
Just
called.
put your hand up.
Straight
First
up,
one
he's a big boy.
Four.
Take up a lot of space.
Long makes the first one. 21-16, 2:20 to go. Long second, up. No good. Rebound. What a rebound by Bowser. He's going to get fouled again. Benton fell asleep down there. He come from the outside. No box out. Got a rebound. He'll go to the line, shoot two.
When you offensive rebounding, that means you want the ball. That's how you rebound offensively. And Tommy Purgie went up and got it.
Yes, he did. Purgie's first one up. You got to make them, though, Coach. That's the key. You got to make them.
Got to make them. Heartbreaking for the team if you don't shoot well from the foul line.
Cho checks back in the game for Toronto. And he goes in for Benton, talking about getting boxed out.
Yeah,
Second
Billy,
one
I'm telling you, Billy, I'm wondering what you said about this Dorsey. I'm wondering why he's not in.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm missing something here unless he's hurt. Baker out front.
Ogden subbing freely.
Yeah, no Dorsey, though. Toronto's just taking their time. In the corner to Cho. Out
See,
to
they got to
close.
swing it and flash him, Billy. They got to swing it, flash Keenan to the ball. Oh, boy.
Yeah, just got to look before you throw it. I like maybe getting a screen, skip it, and maybe that guard coming over and screening up, down, and then go caddy corner to the block.
Anything.
Yes.
Anything at all to give Keenan a chance. I mean, that's my philosophy. I mean,
your best player's got to touch it, right?
Yep.
They're in the trap. They're leaving him back here. Purgie in the middle. Off to Long. Long being pressured by Baker. Trapped. Gets out of it. Into Alienta. Close for three from the corner. Up. Long. Purgie with another rebound.
Tommy Purgie.
Now he's just got to make them. He does good. That's about his third or fourth offensive rebound, Coach. He's got to make these free throws.
Well, Tommy Purgie was a refugee from Haiti.
Was he?
Yeah, and he was adopted by the Purgie family.
First shot up. Good. Gives him 3 points for tonight. Makes it 21-17, a minute and 32 to go. I'm about to find out about Dorsey, see what's going on. I don't know if he's hurt. I can't see him down there. Here, I'll just make it easy. I'll just text his dad. Second one up, no good. Oh, he should have left it alone. He should have left it alone. That was going to be Central's ball because I was off Toronto.
I'm just glad you were quicker than me, Billy. You was up for the grab.
I don't want to see a kid get
I
hurt.
know me and Dan Vogel are going to the back wall.
Chokes to Baker. Nice step through. Good take by Baker. Good step through.
I like that. He got in the zone. He got in the seam of the zone.
See, Close has got attacked. Go strong.
Straight up.
Gotta get out of lane. Close again. Long up with a shot. Bank and gets it to go. This Baker's got a little athleticism.
Yes,
This kid
he
from
does.
Toronto, too. Nice little step through down there. Off the choke. Close in the corner. There's your corner three. Finally went down for Close. I think they're 1 for 6 from that corner down there, Coach.
I still think when they swing that ball, they got to get it to Keenan on the block.
Yes. Just taking their time here. Central might want to play for one here. No, they said, I'm going to the rack. Aliente blocked by Keenan again. And he's pushing. Baker across the timeline. Off to Close. Back to Baker. Attack.
Wow,
They're playing for one here. 12 seconds.
go.
They're going to play for one. Stuck in the corner. He's going to have to go. Baker from the corner. Short. That's going to count if it goes. No good. Halftime. Toronto Red Knights 26, Steubenville Central 19. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with Josephine's owner, Matt Bellardine, here for our halftime interview.
Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Hauser Furniture prices won't be beat. Sofas starting at $449, recliners starting at $339, queen mattresses and box springs starting at $399, complete bedroom suite including dressers, mirror, chest and headboard starting at $799, 5-piece dinette sets as low as $329, carpet with padding and installation as low as $289 per square foot. Hausers will absolutely not be undersold.
Hausers has it. Hausers has it all.
We're back here. Hey, our great sponsor. I'm here with Matt Bellardine, the owner of Josephine's Catering, Botanic Lunch. I got your new menu here, Matt. Tell us a little about how I want to get a hold of you if I want to have a catering thing. How do I do this?
Okay, yeah, so, our catering's been real big for us lately, especially with the holidays. Our phone number is 740-282-1599. We recently dropped a new menu. Actually, today we got some new items on the front. The catering menu's on the back. My wife, Kristen, is going to put this on our Facebook page pretty soon here. This will all go into effect on Monday. We're going to have new hours. We used to be closed on Monday. Now we're going to be open Monday through Friday, 10 to 7. Closed Saturday and Sundays for catering only. We're located in Mingo Junction. I want to be, real loud about that. We love Mingo. Mingo's been great to us, and we're proud to be there. And we hope that they're proud to have us there.
Well, you're in a great location too, Matt. You're right across the street from the junior high and the baseball field. It's really easy to get to. You come up, you can, and right now, you just got to pick up orders. Yep. So that's good. And then how do I order? Just same way? Just call the phone number if I want to get a delivery pickup?
Yeah, that's what's kind of different about it. You can pull up to the window. We have a drive-through. You can pull up to the window and order. You can call in ahead and order. For catering orders, we usually like to have at least a 24-hour notice, but it's kind of, the only thing we don't have right now is we don't have sit-down. And we're happy with what we're doing right now,
Well, I've been down there a couple times. I've heard about the food. I got to get myself down there and eat some. I haven't been there yet. Maybe I'll bring my wife down maybe Saturday or Sunday. So, how long have you been in business? How long has it been going?
Yeah, so I kind of want to touch on how this came about. So let me start that. What I like to tell people is, the name of this is Josephine's. It's me and my wife, Kristen Bellardine, formerly Kristen Kalinowski. We just got married September 25th. We had a great time. So our vision with this was, I have a person in my life that I felt was the greatest woman of all time. That was my nana, Josephine Potenzini. That's who we chose to name our business after. That was actually my wife's decision. And her family, they also have someone that was the greatest of all time. And her mother, Debbie, was the greatest woman of all time in their life. You know, and it just so happened that, you know, my nana, her passion for cooking, Debbie's passion for cooking, spent a lot of time like in church basements. We both did, grew up in church basements, and my mind, with all the passion I had and what we learned growing up from my nana Josephine, and Kristen's mind and what she learned, you know, her passions and growing up with her mother Debbie, when we came together. You know, it's really something special right now. You know, it's working. We're humble about it. You know, Raymond's here. His brother taught me, you know, there's only two types of people. You know, you're either going to be humble or get humbled. So we're very humble about what we're doing, but we feel we're on the right track.
Well, I can tell you this, Matt. I've heard a lot of good things about your restaurant. You know, a lot of people. My brother tells me all the time, because I've known Debbie because my brother is married into that.
Yeah, we're almost family.
We're almost family.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Absolutely.
I feel like you didn't know what you were getting when you come to us.
Right.
You know, so this is a good thing for us to let people know what you get.
Right.
Our sponsor fee is only, what, $600, Matt?
Yeah.
It gets you football, basketball, baseball.
Yeah.
We got advertising. Danny made you a nice commercial. He'll play it before we get off. And if we can change it, we can change it for you. If you got a menu special you want out, you just call me or call Danny. We'll get it played across every game that we do. Yes. And maybe one of these nights we can go down there and pick up some food and go eat.
Yeah, or I can bring some. I have to thank Mr. Vogel. You know, his son, you know, we grew up together, Danny, and, you know, we were state champions together. Yeah. So, you know, it's good to see you. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll do this again. Maybe we'll do it at a Big Ray game, and maybe you can bring some food, and we can have a little lunch special.
Yeah,
you know?
I would really enjoy that.
It'd be a good thing. Hey, man, I'm really proud of you. I think you're doing a good thing for the community. It's always good to get back to your local businesses.
Yes.
You did it for us, you know, being a sponsor for us. So we're going to advertise for you a tremendous amount. Yeah. We'll get the word of mouth. We have a whole bunch of listeners that listen to our games every night. We can check it. And like I said, if you have anything that you want to change on your menu, just text me, call Danny, call Jason. We'll make sure we get it out. Yeah. It was a pleasure. Thank you for coming out. And anything we can do for your business, let me know, my man.
There's one thing I want to say before I go. Okay, so our business is very family oriented. There's been a lot of people that have helped us, you know, and I want to make sure, like, I mention them if we have time.
No, you got time. You got time.
Okay.
Go ahead, Matty.
All right, so, you know, as far as the, you know, immediate family, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have been able to do this, especially coming out of the gate. You know, my Aunt Roseanne, she's been just absolutely amazing. Michelle Timmons, Kristen's sister, my dad, Tim. I'm sure they're all listening down to Parkview right now. Yes. Spud, hopefully he got it on a loudspeaker down there.
Spud's a good sponsor of ours too.
Yeah, yes. Kathy, you know, all these people that have helped us. You know, my Uncle Merle, my cousin Richie, my cousin Marissa, Kenny Davis, all my friends. You know, we our newest employees. We have two of Libby Suckotch. Reagan Orlesic. These are some of our employees. They just do a great job. We couldn't do anything without them. Francesca Marino, they're just great. And if I forgot you, I'm sorry, but I just want to say their name because without them, we wouldn't have been able to do it. Okay.
Well, Matt, we appreciate it. And like I said, man, if you need anything, you let us know, my friend. It's always a pleasure. Hold on. Keep your here. We'll let you hear your ad. Here's his ad.
Josephine's Authentic Italian Food is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. You can carry out or have it delivered. Do you have an event that needs catered? Well, give Josephine's a call today. 740-282-1599. Josephine's has an extensive menu. Look them up on Facebook or call them now. 740-282-1599. Josephine's Authentic Italian Food, carry out or delivery.
That sounds great. And I just want to say my Uncle Petey Potenzini put that menu together, and he's the best. He did a phenomenal job with that. Thank you, Uncle Petey.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here with second half basketball.
Hauser Furniture prices won't be beat. Sofas starting at $449, recliners starting at $339, queen mattresses and box springs starting at $399. Complete bedroom suite including dressers, mirror, chest and headboard starting at $799. 5-piece dinette sets as low as $329. Carpet with padding and installation as low as $289 per square foot. Hausers will absolutely not be undersold.
Hausers has it. Hausers has it all.
When you think you're at your worst, our team is here to help pick you up. At Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration, nothing will stop us from restoring your home to the way it was before. Our crews do everything from cleaning your carpets to restoring your damaged home. We also offer 24-hour emergency water and fire damage services because we know tragedies are not planned. Call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today.
Floor to ceiling, Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
Have you ever had one of those days where you wake up, your car won't start, and you're leaving for a family vacation tomorrow? Now what? Monday morning, running late out the door, and see your car has been hit. You leave in 4 hours for that business trip. Now what? Your best friend's wedding is in 2 days, and your back seat looks like your child has been living there. Now what? Hertz Thrifty Car Rental and Detailing on Sunset Boulevard can solve these problems and keep you moving.
So let me ask you this. How's your yard looking after our hot, dry summer? Well, Kindle Landscaping wants to make your property look its very best. Their services include full lawn care, yard fertilizing plans, retaining walls, pavers, hardscape designs, full landscape design, and installation. They even do tree removal and pruning services. Kindle
It looks like Andrew's back in. I didn't have, oh, he had 2 fouls. That's why. I just picked up on. He had 2 fouls, Coach.
Oh, okay.
That's why. Couldn't figure out what we were doing there. And then long drives baseline. Woo, that's another bomb. Bollister's not afraid to shoot it neither, Coach.
No, they put it up.
And Tucker wanted the ball to the corner quickly because he had Keenan open. There you go, big fella. Yeah. See, that's exactly what Tucker's telling him. If you get it to him right now, he gets it and he got no help. But he took too long to get it to the wing here.
But, Billy, I don't like that bounce pass to him, man. I think you're going to get it up high.
Correct, I agree.
Get it up high to the big man. Don't let them guards get in there and grab it.
Nope. Put it at your belly button. Someone's taking it. First one up short.
Ooh, too flat. Come on, Keenan. You're a better foul shooter than that.
Second one up. Short again.
Flat.
Rebound by Dorsey. Dorsey getting pressure. Close all over Dorsey here. He picked up a quick 2 fouls in the first quarter and didn't play too much in the first half. Bollister drives to the middle. Out the long drives. Nice stop. Oh, you got to go back up. Back out the Dorsey, going to get him stepping on the baseline for another turnover for Steubenville Central.
Central had an opportunity there to shoot the ball twice, I thought.
Shoot the basketball.
Yeah, end up turning it over.
So Crawford comes across. Dickinson in the corner. Dickinson for 3. Short again. Rebound Dorsey. Dorsey wants to run. He's out. He's got a man out in front of him. Dorsey's going straight to the rack. Goes on. That's a block. No call, but the basket's good.
Nice job.
Dorsey's on the board for his first 2 of the game. Central still packing it in that zone. Now you got to give it to him right now. God, man.
They missed him.
Yes, he did. Crawford again. Out to Cloak. Back to Crawford. Out front. Out to Dickinson. So
give it to him. To the basket.
High. Crawford again to Dickinson in the corner. Back to Close. See,
that's a foul.
Yeah, that's definitely a foul. He's coming around his body, but you're right. You want to throw it high. You don't want to bounce pass it in there. You're throwing it right to the guard.
Throw it up high. Let him catch and
yes. Pivot. Baseline.
There you go. There you go.
Puts his head down. Keep your head up, big fella. Close in the corner. Up for 3. In and out. Joe with the rebound. Throws it up and good. That's his first hoop of the night.
Red Knights love that corner shot.
Picks up his dribble. You don't want to do that up there. Long dribble. He's going to get trapped. Better give it up. Gives it up. Down to Harris. Harris up. White going to go off of Keenan. Keenan did pretty good. He just put his hand up that time. He didn't try to go swipe down. Give a quick shout out. Gavin's home listening to the game. I don't want to get in trouble. My wife texts me, so I got to tell her.
Do what the wife says.
I got to do what the wife says. Close dribbles. Picks up his dribble. Dorsey, go to the basket.
There you go. Oh,
yeah. Good pass.
Nice look.
He got it off the grim. Dorsey drove the basketball. He can make a difference in this second half, Coach. He can get to the basket.
He's made a difference so far on Central's offense.
Yes.
I know that.
You're going to get a hold. They're calling a baseline there. I would like what you say. When he gets the ball in the block, maybe flash a guard high to take something
Somebody
away.
gets a movement.
Yeah. Dickinson 3 in the corner. Short again. Ball on the ground. Good hustle. Dorsey got it. They're going to call push. I think they're going to get Ensel from Toronto with a body. So Toronto's still not picking up. They just
Toronto went away from the press all of a sudden, Bill.
Baker back in the game. I think that Baker, I don't think he comes out of the game for me.
Is this zone now? Are they going zone press?
They're going
2-2-1.
Yes. Got to get a guy in the middle. Oh, he got away with one there. Off into the corner of the Grim. Grim drives baseline. Good block. Good hustle off of Grimm's going to be Toronto basketball. That's just like a turnover when you do something like that.
Sure is.
Yep. So I think Tuck has a great idea. I think they should flash Kraft a high right here when it goes to this corner. Like flash, look, right there in the middle. No one there.
Plus, that's a better shot than what they've been getting,
yes.
too.
So Dickinson in the corner, off the close. Good. Good help by Dorsey. Somebody might want to get a towel and get that spot on the floor.
Good weak side help by Dorsey.
Dorsey's got it out front. Off the long. Long drives again.
Shoot a big guy.
He thought about it. Grimm's got it. Off to Ballister. Back to Grimm. Takes it to the basket. Oh, he's got to go score. Don't foul. Baker up. Good. I don't think that kid comes out for me, Coach. I just thought I'd tell you.
He's pretty aggressive.
Yes,
I
he
know
is.
that. Central seems to be losing their enthusiasm there. You know what I mean?
Back cut. He had him. He just waited too long.
Too
He
slow.
had him quick. Got to get him quicker. Looks like we got Purgie checking back in and Rook checking back in for Steubenville Central.
Two freshmen. Central got to get it going again. I'll tell you, Toronto's happy playing this pace.
Yes. They're going to spread them out here. They're going to put Benton down on the block. I still like to see someone flash high.
There you go.
Bang for three again. In and out. I know you guys wasn't stopping that big fella. I had to get up right there real quick.
That guy would have smashed me like
Woo!
an ant.
I was trying to help you. Trying to help you. Two, Rook dribbles outside. Baker's all over him. Makes him pick up his dribble. That's a good job.
Oh.
Dorsey did a good thing. Always come to the basketball.
Yes,
he
he
came
did.
to the basketball.
That's the only reason why that Toronto boy didn't steal it, because he was coming.
Yes, he was.
And that's a basic thing that makes the game so much better, is step to the ball. Come to the ball.
Basketball, correct.
Shorten that passing lane. Help out your teammate.
Get it in. See, Central
This
just
35, Bradley, man, he's getting the ball right at the foul line. He's going to shoot it.
Bank shot. Was it open?
Banks are open.
That's his third three of the night, Coach. 30-26, 3:04 to go in the third. Central's just hanging around.
Central got to be real happy.
Keenan in the corner. Tried to look into Benton. Out the choice. Back across to Dickinson. Back to Baker. Choicey out front. Just throwing it around. Baker and Choicey.
Why'd they go high-low with these two big guys?
No.
There you go. Oh, roll him down.
Got to hit it. Don't pick up your dribble. Good pass. That's an easy one.
Why not every time?
Exactly.
Why not every time, Dan Vogel?
He should go in there every single time.
Now let's see if my man Keenan gets a little bit of arc on his shot here.
Yeah, he got too much. First one up, short. Got an offensive rebound. Up one again, short. Baker with the drives. He's going to get him for a walk.
George Harris, the starter, enters the lineup. Re-enters the lineup.
Ballister takes it out, gets it to Rook. Baker's really pressuring the ball. Ballister gets it across the timeline. 2:14 to go in the third. Ballister looking for Dorsey on the block. They're getting for a double dribble.
Wow.
Yeah, he put it down, picked it back up.
Can't hold the ball on the baseline.
Cannot. So Baker's going to bring it across the timeline. Central still in that zone. That's, at least they're flashing high. There you go.
There you go. Oh, why the bounce pass?
Correct.
I don't understand it. There you go. Wow.
Keenan gets it. Choice. Up with the shot. No good again. They're just rushing their shot.
Yes, they are, boy.
Here comes Rook up to 5, across the timeline. Oh, another turnover by Central. Way too many of those tonight. Here comes Keenan. Ball on the ground. They're going to get a foul. They're going to get a foul. They're going to get Benton with a foul. They're going to get Benton. I don't know if that's a loose ball, coach, or not, if you want to call that.
What was the foul, Billy?
He called a push, 44 Benton.
Oh, okay.
Ballister will take it out to Rook. Purgy on the right side. Running a little, wait a minute, he meant the ball again. Go meet the ball. It seems like you're watching the game, you think Toronto's up 20. You look at the scoreboard, they're up 6.
That's what I'm saying. If you're a Central fan, you got to be real happy with this, man. Almost at the end of the third quarter, you're right in the game.
Yeah, you're right there. He gets it in. Purgy. So I'd like to see him drive right there. Take Keenan to the rack. There you go. That's what he has to do when a big guy like that standing straight up and down, go right at him.
Amen to that, man. Amen to that. Tommy Purgy showed his quickness there going to the hoop.
Yeah, he just went right at him.
You got to finish this now. You got to make the foul shot.
I think he's, where's he at here? 1, 2. He's 1 for 5 from the free throw line.
Got to make the foul shots. I don't care what grade you're in. You got to make foul shots.
That is correct. Second up, missed them both. Rook, the smallest guy on the court, gets the rebound. Purgy again. They're gonna get Benton. I think that's gonna be his 4th.
Already?
Yes. No, they got 20. They got Ensel. I thought they were gonna get Benton. Blake Close will check back in the game for Toronto. He goes in for Ensel. Must be giving
He's
Keenan
driving.
a break.
He's going to,
You got Keenan out of the game. You got to drive right now. You got to go. That's a block. And Toronto's pushing. Off, take it to the hoop. Close to the lane. He goes up. He's going to shoot 2. I think they're going to get Rook on a reach. Yes, that's who they got. They got Mr. Rook. That'd be his First foul.
I'm sure Coach Tucker's going to rest Keenan the rest of this quarter.
I would.
Minute to go.
First one up and good.
Rook out, long in for the Crusaders in the backcourt.
33-26, minute 1 to go in the third quarter. Second one up and good. Oh, he can't. Oh, he got away with it again. Dorsey meeting in the middle. He didn't see it. Percy gets it. Ballster for 3 again. Top of the rim. Here comes Toronto. They want to run. Look at Tucker. Push, push, push. Gotta skip it. That's too much. Oh, nice. Way to go get it. Benton from the foul line. No good. Rebound Dorsey. That's a foul. No call. He's going to get a free layup out of it.
Wow. How fast that turned.
Yes, it did. Now it's getting a little helter-skelter with him out of the game. They want to pick up and press all over the place. They're going to get him with the body there. See how fast it was? We were just talking. They're down 6. Now they're down 10.
Yeah, that is. These free throws are killing Central.
Yeah, they got to make them.
They're getting opportunities, and they're not putting the ball in the hole.
3 for 11, Coach, from the foul line.
There you go. You're down 10.
Yep. First one up for Ballister. We got that one to go. Got a nice shooter's bounce. That puts him in double figures with a 10. 3 bonus goals and 1 from the foul line. Second one up. He went and got that ball. So he'll see what they want to do here.
One shot.
Oh, yeah, I think that's what Tuck wants to do. Skip. Nolan Dickinson for 3. He had it. Got time. You got time. Get it up. That's going to count. They're going to count it. I thought it was going to count. Count it. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. 36-29, the Toronto Red Knights.
Attorney Adam Martello is your one call for DUI defense, probate, and estate planning. He also can provide real estate expertise plus general civil litigation. Call Attorney Adam Martello today at 740-317-0193. The Martello Law Office is located on Fernwood Road in Wintersville. Attorney Adam Martello is your one call for legal assistance. 740-317-0193.
Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast.
Well, Coach, here's what you're going to have to do here. Is that they're going to probably make them come out of this zone here. I would. So they're just going to hold it out. Baker's got it on the right side.
Central trying to trap, get something going.
Dickinson puts it on the ground. Back to Baker. Look for Keenan inside. No. Baker. Dickinson for 3. Can't buy one. Rebound Purgey. Off to Dorsey. Dorsey looks to push. Down 7. Dorsey drives to the basket. He's going to get fouled. He's going to be shooting 2.
Central keeps on attacking the rim. Still nice crowd here. A lot of enthusiasm.
You said, Coach, you thought you watching the game. Central would be down 20, and they're down 7 and going to the line.
They make these foul shots.
They could have made them. It could be a 2-point game.
Gotta say hello to a couple of my people out there. My buddy Ryan Gorman up at Baldwin Wallace. He's listening to the game. Freshman quarterback.
Good kid.
And also my girl Karen and all the girls over at the Trinity Lab listening to the game.
I'm getting text by Amy Dorsey to say hello to Erica, her sister, listening to the game.
Everybody needs a little bit of love now and then, Billy. Good hands, Billy.
Andrew's a good kid, too. Look for Keenan.
Up high to
there.
Keenan.
Yep, had him. Kick ball.
Kick. Central just 1-3-1. Now they're trapping on the wings.
Well, I think we discussed it earlier. You're going to have to do something because if you sit in a 2-3, they're just going to hold it and say, come get me. That's another old Gene Fort's
That's
way.
exactly right. This is his. This is Coach Ogden's response to playing man-to-man, trying to get a trap. Don't let Toronto hold the ball. They're just fouling now.
Yeah.
Down 6. They're going to get in the bonus.
That's a good explanation. It should be. Next foul.
That's a 1-2-2, Billy.
Yes.
It's a 1-2-2 trap.
Nice Baker. Keenan for 3. Banged it out there, the big fella.
The big man. Was that a 3?
That was a 3.
The Youngstown State University Penguin recruit.
Another 3 off the bank. No good. Good rebound.
Good rebound.
Up and no good again.
Dorsey.
Dorsey stays with it and goes back up and gets it.
Central very active at the offensive end on the boards.
Got to get some stops, though, Coach. You got to get stop Baker for 3. No good. That's a foul.
Tommy Purgie.
He does a good job rebounding the basketball.
I like him a lot.
Me too. Dorsey into Purgie to the corner.
Baseline drive.
Got to get Dorsey out of there so he can go. There he goes. There goes long into the baseline. Throws one up. It's going to be short. Rebound Keenan. Off to Baker. Baker for a 3 again. Bang!
Back up to 10 after the 3 ball.
Yeah, I ain't telling Tucker what to do, but I think that kid doesn't come off the floor.
Oh, he's their spark, no doubt.
Oh, yes. Long dribbles in the corner. Got nowhere to go. Passes in. They're going to get Baker for a reach in behind. And they're going to be shooting 1-on-1. Next foul, Central's going to be shooting 2 the rest of the way. But you've been saying it all night. You got to make them.
Got to make them, man. I'll tell you something right now. Very, very, very frustrating, man.
You're 4 for 13 from the free throw line, and you're down 10. So Daniel Bollister is going to be at the line, shooting 1-on-1. First one up, missed another one. Look at Purgie. They're going to give him a jump. That's a quick jump. So stay with Central, though, so it's a good break for the Crusaders.
Central needs a good out-of-bounds play here.
Yes. Something. Oh, there's a drive baseline.
That's the baseline drive.
Yes. He turns it back over. Goes
Good
to the
hustle.
basket. That's a foul, and he's going to be shooting 2 this time. Wow. 14's got a lot of energy, George Harris.
I like George Harris.
Yes, he got some hustle in him. He'll be shooting 2 here.
Toronto coming back with their other twin tower. The Central got enough offense, Billy, to get back in, man.
That's the question.
Down 10. They proved that they can hang close. They got to make a little run here.
Yes, they got to get it. I would say you got to get it to 4 to 6 with about 3 minutes to go in the game. First one up. They just got to make 3 throws, Coach.
Wow.
4 for 14 ain't cutting it.
They shoot free throws like Danny Vogel, and I don't mean young Danny.
Rebound again, Purgie with it. Rook outside, throws up a 3. They just can't find it. Look at Purgie go get it. Keenan comes down with it. Crawford's going to slow it down here. He said, we're going to slow this down.
Well, Central ain't got much choice. They got to come out and play now.
Yeah, you got to do something.
They got to come out and play. They're going to run their shooter to death out there at number 12. Daniel Bolster.
Oh, he gets that's a foul on Toronto.
That was a push.
That was an easy call.
Wow.
Nice pass. Up again. Good job. He got away with it. He got away with one, and that's the second time Toronto's got away with one and got a hoop off of it.
I would have got a technical on that call.
Bollister for three again. Bang! His 4th 3 of the game. Keeps Toronto hanging around. 44-35, 4:49 on a running clock. Baker out front, picks up his dribble. You don't want to do that. Off to Kraft.
Oh, that was a walk.
Yes, it was. Kraft. There's the flat.
Got mugged.
Got mugged. I think they're going to get Harris with the foul. That's who they're going to get.
Baker did a nice job attacking the middle.
Yes, he did.
He was swinging it side to side.
And he cut right across the middle. We've been talking about it all night. Flash somebody high.
Wide open.
Yeah. Timeout
Central. Crusaders.
Full. Danny. We'll be right back after this break. 44-35, 4:32 to go in the 4th quarter.
The J.E. Foster Funeral Home has been proudly serving the communities of Toronto and Smithfield and all of Jefferson County for over 30 years. They are a family-owned funeral home, and they offer funeral and cremation services tailored to meet your needs, and they do so with professionalism, compassion, dignity, and respect. Jeff and Jay Foster would like to wish the best of luck to Toronto Red Knights and all of the teams up and down the Ohio Valley. If you or someone you know would like more information on how their family can help you guide your family in this time of need, please visit their website, www.jefosterfh.com. That is www.jefosterfh.com. Their motto, our emphasis on family carries over to yours. J.E. Foster Funeral Home, a proud sponsor of the Coaches Show.
We back, Danny? We're back. Toronto's going to be going to the line. Baker will be shooting 2. So you got to try to keep it close if you're going to keep fouling, because Toronto's making them and Central's not.
That's the difference.
Yes, it is. Baker's first one up, and I jinxed him. We're going to make the second one here. I think Toronto might try to stay out of that pressure because they got 10 team fouls. You don't want them going to the line with no time coming off the clock.
Billy, how many points does Keenan have?
Keenan he's got 11 with an offensive rebound. That's a jump ball. I got him for 11, Coach. I got him with 3 2-point field goals, two from the line, and a 3-point goal in this quarter for 11.
He's played a nice game, nice floor game. He's done a lot of things well.
Nice.
Just didn't get the ball enough. Oh, my.
Good job there. He did a good job, too. He kept it high. He didn't bring it down.
Yes, he did.
Just didn't get the answer. He wanted it to go down. So Toronto's still going to pick up and press a little bit. Off the Rook. Dorsey. Got to get a guy in the middle. There you go, Rook. And Toronto stays in that man-to-man. So I think I'm going to take my best player. I'm going to play an old Joe Dunleavy play. I'm going to go baseline with Andrew Dorsey. Spread them out. Rook for 3. Bang! Nothing but nylon.
Down 6.
We've been saying it all night. They just keep hanging around.
Why do that?
Yeah.
Why do that?
Yeah.
That's why coaches go home and talk to the furniture at night because of that. A foul, 50 feet from the hoop?
He ain't shooting it from there. (44-38), 3:49 to go in the 4th quarter. First one up, no good. That's right, Toronto's still in the 1-on-1.
I think Central offensively got to break a little bit, Billy, because they're not getting anything from their half-court offense.
Correct.
Unless they're moving.
So I just think Dorsey or just go baseline here, 'cause I don't think he can guard him. So I like that.
That's okay.
That's good.
But you know what? Dorsey has shown more quickness than I thought he had.
Oh, yeah. I think he can take that guy off the dribble.
Keenan's done a lot better job not slapping at the ball on blocking the shots as well, too.
Dorsey for three. That's way long. Look at Purdy in the hustle. Three in from the corner. Another air ball. Keenan's got it. Throws it up. No good, so he'll shoot two.
He could have hurt himself there. He got lucky. His floor is wet, Billy.
He's 6'8". That's what he's trying to tell you. A 6'8" kid falls on the ground, it's going to be wet. Here, I'll get it.
My man Bill Ellis was ready to go do a little bit of housekeeping.
I don't want no one to get hurt. That's a big kid that fell on the ground there, and he's sweating pretty good.
Still got to get a little bit of arc on these shots.
He'll be shooting two this time. First one up, and got that one. Gives him 12 for the game. Second one up, good again. That was a little bit better. Got a guy in the middle. So I'm with you. You got to push this. Once you break it, you got to go attack.
I don't like that sideway pass.
No,
you got to advance the ball.
Yes.
Gave that away. Good hustle.
Not the charge. No call. Too big and strong there.
Look at Tommy Purdy with the block.
Attack the basket, Tommy. They're letting them play. They're letting them play. Dorsey's got 7 in the second half. He had none in the first half. 46-40, 2:34 to go. That's a good no shot right there because Tucker might have took him out of the game. Cutting the basket. Baker's controlling the pace. Just run a little weave here, not in a hurry. The Central's either got to think about fouling.
Yeah, wow, they got to do something. Toronto's going to dribble out the game.
Off his knee.
Good hustle.
Central's got it. Here we go. Got to attack the basket. Dorsey gets caught. Nice take. Goes.
I
thought he had him. I like the attack, though. That Purdy just goes and gets it, man. He's an athletic guy that hustles. Timeout Toronto is going to be a 30. So we're going to be 46-40. 1:46 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back.
TS Electric is a leading electrical contracting firm with offices located in Richmond, Ohio, providing a spectrum of electrical services to commercial and residential clients throughout Ohio, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania. Our commitment? To provide our customers with quality service performed on schedule and at a fair price, which is how TS Electric earned its superior reputation in the industry. Our team specializes in the areas of electrical construction, expansion of existing facilities, and maintenance programs. If you need electrical work done for your home or business, contact TS Electric and say you heard it here. TS Electric is offering 25% off a change of service. Give them a call, 740-765-4321. That's TS Electric.
In the past 73 years, stores have come and gone. One remains, the first family of furniture, Hauser Furniture. We are rooted in our community and continue to offer quality furniture. We're honest, hardworking, and dependable with unmatched selection, service, and pricing.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning.
Central gets it in the long.
Big possession, Billy.
Yes, it is. Thought Grimm was going to fire there for a minute. He goes right at Dorsey with a shot fake, and he's going to get it. He did a good job. That's what Coach Tucker's telling him. You've been saying it since the first quarter. Just put your hands straight up in the air instead of trying to come down. Now, here's the key. You got to make them.
Boy, oh boy, I tell you.
Grimm with the first one up. Wow. It's unbelievable. It's tough when you see it as a coach. There's nothing you can do because you know everybody practices them.
Yep.
Drew him up with his second one. Missed them both. Rebound Dorsey.
Hit it.
Ballister for three. Off. No good. Purgey with a rebound. Step through. You're going to get a foul. Purgey's going to go to the line to get two. He hustles, man. Purgey, and his offensive game is going to get better as it goes on, too. Purgey at the line shooting two. Well, think about it. You make two here, you make one, you're down 3 or 4. Got to make these. First one up. No good again.
Oh, my goodness.
Coach for Central's going to have a nightmare just seeing hit rim from free throw lines. Purgey, 46-40, minute 30 to go in the fourth. Second one up for Purgey. Got that one. I like that kid, Coach. I think he's going to be a good basketball player.
I like him a lot. They turn it
Timeout,
over.
Toronto. Timeout, Toronto. 30-second Toronto. We'll take a quick break, Danny, and come right back.
Make that money, Danny.
Make it.
The Target Shop has all your fall sports needs. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned Target Shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any job that needs done. Fort Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890.
Gets it in. Crawford's got it. Central's picking up full court. That's a foul. They got away with it.
Oh, my goodness.
3 for Ballister. And he gets a break. And they get a timeout. They give it to him. They give him a timeout. That cuts it to 2.
Wow.
Ballister with a 3.
A lot of basketball left. 46-44.
So what a game. Well, I think Tucker's asking him. He goes, that's a foul. If I was a Central coach, I said, well, you got 2 down here. We're even. 46-44, minute 17 to go. And you got to remember, Central is 4 for 17 from the free throw line, and they're down 2 with a minute and 17 to go.
Well, that's good for Central, but
yes,
I tell you, a lot of things to work on for both teams.
Oh,
boys.
yeah.
It's been a very, very, very shaky basketball game.
Sloppy game. But like you said earlier, it's not Christmas yet, you know. You're going to get better as the season goes on. And Central plays a pretty tough schedule too, Coach. I mean, they got Steubenville Big Red next Friday. You know, I mean, matchup-wise, athleticism-wise, that's going to be a miserable matchup for them.
Yeah, Big Red lose tonight at River.
They did?
Yeah, they lose tonight by 13 at River.
River's got a good basketball team. Young, I mean, they sophomore, juniors, seniors. I think they have one junior. Most of them are juniors.
But everybody's trying to find themselves now.
Yes, they are. So I think I'm going to give up one right there. I'm going to make Keenan make him at the line.
I'm going to make somebody make him at the
there
line.
You go.
That's over and back, or is that a foul?
You're going to get Dorsey with a foul.
That's okay. I'll take that foul.
Yeah. Coach was asking for an over and back, but he called it a tip. He said it was tip going in the back. I don't know who tipped it. Timeout, Toronto. We'll let our sponsors make some more money tonight. Danny, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Who do you call to rid your home of those dreaded uninvited guests? Well, if those guests are pests like bedbugs, ants, roaches, fleas, spiders, yuck, you gotta call JC Pest Control, 740-381-5928. If it's a pest, they can take care of it, especially those nasty bedbugs. JC Pest Control is available 24/7. They are licensed and insured, and they do residential and commercial work. Call them now to get rid of those uninvited pests. JC Pest Control, 740-381-5928.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
First one up and got it to go. Big shot.
foul shot. Big foul
one there.
shot.
Second one up. Got them both. Gives them a 4-point lead. 48-44. Minute to go in the game. Pergy with the basketball. Over the long. Nice cut. Way to come to the basketball. Dorsey drives. In the corner. Blessing for three. In and out. Percy with a rebound. Oh, he had it. He got to get that to go. Percy's going to go to the line, shooting two. He's got to make them here, Coach. You got to make them.
This is going to be a long, sleepless night for Coach Ogden.
Yes, it is.
If the Crusaders lose this game.
First one up. In and out.
In and out. My goodness.
5 for 18.
And I'll tell you something. When you're on the bench and you're coaching, this is a very helpless feeling.
Second one in this. Second one up. Missed them both. Look at Dorsey
Good
with
hustle.
the hustle. Ralston out front. Back out the long. Dorsey for three. Got it! Bang! Timeout Central. Clock still running. 48-47. 28.5 to go. Big shot by Dorsey.
Man,
Wow.
that guy on the clock got to get fired.
He got to get fired. Who's on the clock?
You got to be slow Joe Quattrone, God rest his soul.
Yeah, it's a full timeout. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Testa Machine Company, located in Sloven, PA, is one of the most efficient repair and manufacture machine shops in the Ohio Valley. They are your all-around solution partner for machine, fabricating, welding, and industrial repairs. They're very proud sponsors of all area teams, and their philosophy is to keep the customer needs as top priority. Testa Machine.
Did you know you can get FDA-registered hand sanitizer and EPA-registered disinfectant cleaner locally? Well, you can. National Colloid has both. Get them now for your business or residence. They come in 55-gallon, 5-gallon, and 1-gallon sizes. Just call in your order and pick it up. There's no waiting. Call now, 740-282-1171. That's 740-282-1171. FDA-registered hand sanitizer and EPA-registered disinfectant cleaner locally at National Colloid. Call in today.
What an atmosphere here at Mickey Barber Gym, I'll tell you.
48-47. Keeney can take it out.
They put a second and a half back on the clock.
Yes.
30 seconds.
He can run the baseline. I'm going to get it in. Gets it in the close. Back to Keenan. That's who I'm fouling. Dickinson's got it. Back out to close. That's who you don't want to foul, those two guys. Dickinson and close. So he's going to go to the line, shooting two. Both teams are in the double bonus.
Great game for these young kids to grow up, I'll tell you that.
First one up for Dickinson. Off, no good. Timeout Central. I don't know if it's a 30 or a full. I don't know how many he's got left. Each team's got one timeout left. We'll stay here, Danny.
We're staying here.
We'll stay here with the band playing. It's like an old school rivalry, a small gym, band playing. You can't hear yourself think. And it's 48-47. And he's got to make this one, or Toronto could be in trouble. Central hung around and get a late hoop and pull this one off.
Well, Toronto's at control of the game, but Central ain't gone away either.
No. Oh, they might have the lead, coach, if they can make some free throws. All right, Dickinson at the line for his second one. Each team has one timeout left. Second shot up, good. Gets it to Dorsey. Gotta go. Yes.
Oh, no. Keenan come up with the big block. He was straight up and down, Billy.
Yes, he was.
Dorsey did the right thing, though. Dorsey took it to the hole. Down 2. They got a foul. That's okay.
Clock's still running.
They better check that clock again, I'll tell you.
Hey, you're at home, man. That's got to be a quick trigger when you're at home.
Mike Barber got to fire this clock operator. I'll tell you that right now.
We don't need that many.
There you go. From 6 seconds to a minute.
There you go. So here you coach here. You make one, miss one here. You fouling. You're not letting them get off a 3.
Well, the way things have been going, I'm letting them go.
Okay. Dickinson meets the first one. So even if he makes this one, you got a shot to tie.
I'm still getting the ball, and I'm going to the hole if I'm Central. I know that.
5.2, Tuck.
Coach Tucker really concerned about how much time's on the clock.
Well, it was. It was 5-2 when it should have stopped.
I would be too. Been a fun game, fellas. Been a fun game. Been a fun game. Great atmosphere.
They put it to 4.7. I thought it'd be 5-2.
Wow. Who come up with that number?
I mean, what are you looking in your head? Because you can't see it as a referee. Dickinson, this is the big shot right here. Shot up. Good. Central's up 3.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Gets it to Dorsey. Up at the bank.
Short.
Short. Almost a bank. Toronto wins 50-47.
Keenan's happy.
He's happy.
The only senior of the bunch.
Yes, it was. Great basketball game. Great atmosphere. Toronto holds it up 50-47. We'll take a quick break here, Danny, and we'll come right back with some stats.
With the hustle and bustle of the holiday season, who wants to or who has time to cook? The shopping, the wrapping, the last-minute decorating, the cleaning, you know what I mean. And you know that's why there's always Giannamore's Pizza. Take the stress out of the holidays, or any day for that matter, and order a slice or a tray of world-famous Giannamore's Pizza. Giannamore's delivers right to your door, so you stay warm and the pizza's hot and delicious. Giannamore's also has all kinds of salads, Italian, meatballs, sausage, hoagies, and ready for this? Milkshakes. How long has it been since you've had a chocolate shake? Giannamore's Pizza across from Indian Creek High School on Caddis Road in Wintersville. Ready for the number to place your order? 740-264-9371. Yeah, there's a lot of pizza shops in the Ohio Valley. And then there's Giannamore's. 740-264-9371. Naples Spaghetti House since 1923, located in downtown Steubenville at 329 North Street. Great food, great bread, and great atmosphere. You can dine in or call in to carry out. They have monthly and weekly specials. Just visit NaplesSpaghettiHouse.com to see all the current specials, or look them up on Facebook. Naples Spaghetti House in Steubenville is closed on Mondays and open 11 to 7 Tuesday through Friday and noon to 7 on weekends. To call in and order, it's 740-283-3405. 740-283-3405. Naples Spaghetti House since 1923.
Welcome back here at Mickey. Steubenville Central 50. Toronto 50, Steubenville Central 40. Scoring went like this for Central. Even long. He finished with 5. Two field goals, 1 for 3 from the line for 5. Andrew Dorsey, all in the second half, finished with 10. Daniel Bolster, all 3-point field goals for 15. George Harris for Central, 2. Brendan Grimm, 2. Benji Rook off the bench, a freshman, for 3. Tommy Pergy, 4. The big thing right there, coaches, they were 5 for 18 from the free throw line. Timmy Mahalo, 3 with a bonus field goal. Jaden Bradley for 2 for 47. For Toronto, Nolan Dickinson with 4. Craffa with 5. Tanner Ensel with 2. Blake Close with 11. Shane Keenan leading Toronto like he usually does with 16. Nathan Choate with 4. And then the guy that I really like coming off the bench was the Baker kid. He finished with 9 for 50. Central, from the free throw line, was 5 for 19, coach, and they lose by 3, 50-47.
Difference in the game, absolutely. Saw some good things from both teams, but in basketball, my old buddy Charlie Watt always told me you can't get too high and you can't get too low. It's a long road to go. So, let's see what happens down the road here, and hopefully come January these teams will be much improved, and
we'll do the game in Toronto.
And Danny Vogel will drive.
Yes. Well, Coach, we appreciate you filling in for Jason tonight. This game tonight was brought to you by AT&T on Sunset, Anthony Mining, Naples Spaghetti House, Swearingen Bat Company, Wintersville Trophy Shop, Apollo Restoration, Burt Hot Dogs, Spuds Park View Inn, The Target Shop, National Collide Company, JT Pest Control, Josephine Carryout and Mingo, Marcino Enterprise, AEBW Local 246, Kendall Landscaping, Valley Converting, Capital Recovery, TS Electric, Tesla Machine Company, World Radio Telecommunication, Softlight Federal Credit Union, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, Steve's Fish and Chips, Ford Stupid Maintenance, Gianna Moore's Pizza, Stickles Law Office, Bennigan's, Lansing Villa Royale, Everhart Bove, Economy Lawn Care, EGCC, Hauser Furniture, and Black River Logistics. For Danny Vogel, Coach Raymond Suckots, and myself, hopefully we'll see you next Tuesday night at the Crimson Center. John Marshall will be visiting Big Red, and then we'll be back out here next Friday night where Steubenville Big Red will pay a visit to their city rivalry, Steubenville Central. So right now we're Tuesday at the Crimson Center and Wednesday, Friday back out here. Hey, thanks for listening. We'll see you on our next broadcast Tuesday at the Crimson Center.